We're gonna do some Pilates today. That's it. We're doing Pilates today. I'm excited about this class. I think it's gonna be a good one. I never know that until it's done. It's easy to write it on paper. It's harder to do it. Go figure. All right, let's warm up. We're gonna start standing for our warm up today. Feet are out wide. Take a deep breath up. And all the way up there. Exhale, press down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, press down. One more time. Big breath in. Exhale, press all the way down. Hands on your quads. Let's go flat back down. And round it up. Nice and strong right here. Flat back down. Round it up. One more time, flat back down. Just get a little bit of warmth in your spine. Round all the way up. Shoulders circle backwards. Hold them back and down. Drop your ear. Now your chin to your chest. Roll it to the other side and hold here. Chin to your chest, roll it back. And come on up center. Shoulders up and press. Up and press. One more, up and press. Heel toe it in just once. You're still wider stance. Hands on your hips and just circle them around. Stick them way back there. And then reverse it. And side to side. Just push your hips. That's it. Shake it out. Let's rock back and forth, heel to toe. Getting some movement and mobility in your feet, in your ankle. One more and take it down. Shake it out. Same thing with our knees. So let's just bend our knees a little bit, stick our hips back, and then just circle your knees around. Just get some motion from our head down to our toes, ready to work. Other way. And come on up, shake it out, big breath. Exhale. One more big breath. This time leave your arms up. Exhale, reach tall. I want you to take your left arm down. Leave your right arm reaching up. And then take your left leg out to the side, toes on the floor. Big toe on the floor, take that right arm out in the diagonal. So you've got a straight line from your pinky down to your big toe. This here, this left knee, right, that's on the floor, it's nice and soft, it's not locked. Give it a little bit of a bend, and go ahead and lift that leg up. Now remember, it's gonna help if you don't look at me. If you watch the floor, find a spot to focus on, hold here. Elbow toward your knee in front, and then open up. Hold here, nice and strong. Elbow toward your knee in front, open up, hold strong. One more time, elbow toward your knee, open up, hold here. That's it, and then drop your foot, lower your arm. That foot that you stood on, let's roll our ankle. And the other way. You can't even see my ankles, can you? Shake it out. All right, big breath. Exhale, reach tall, stretch it up there. This time we'll do the other side. So your right arm's gonna drop down. Your right toe is gonna go out to the side, right there. Left arm out to the side, just a little bit. Lift that leg and hold. Look at the floor. Focus on that spot that's not moving. Hold here. Remember, left knee has a little bit of bend in it, just a little tiny give. Elbow toward your knee in front, and then open. Elbow toward your knee, and open. One more time, elbow toward your knee, open, hold here. And bring it down, nice job. That ankle that you sit on, let's roll that. And shake it out, big breath. Exhale. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the comments off so you can see me on the floor. All right. Clock up here so I can see it. Coming back to the back edge of your mat. The back of your mat today. Inhaling up. And then exhaling, swan dive halfway. Chest is out there. Roll your shoulders back. Drop your chest another inch. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, swoop those arms nice and low. Take a big breath up. And then exhale, swan dive again. Halfway, maybe a little further than halfway. Sit your hips back, bend your knees, swoop your arms low. Inhale up. And then exhale, swan dive all the way into your forward fold this time. Now we're gonna have to probably bend our knees pretty big to get our fingers on the floor because it's the first one of the day, right? We're not ready for this. Now take a bigger bend in your knees and then straighten them up a little. Take a bigger bend and straighten. One more time, take a bigger bend and straighten. Nice job. Let's take our hands on the floor, walk them up a little bit further. Not far, not a down dog, but not a forward fold. They're a little bit, just sort of in between. We've got straighter legs here, because we're opened up a little more. And then bend one knee, straighten the other out a little bit more, and then the other. And then walk it, and walk it. Send both heels toward the floor and walk your hands forward. All the way into your down dog. Hips, send them up and back. Let's take your right leg, lift it high. And now open your hips, stack your hips one on top of the other. Look up underneath that right arm and then drop your heel behind you. Extend your leg long, rotate it, and then bring it down. Let's do that same move on the other side so our left leg lifts high. Lift it higher and open your hips. Stack one hip on top of the other. Look up underneath your left arm and drop your heel. Extend it long, rotate, and come on back down. Shift forward into a full plank. Shoulders over wrists, pressing your palms into the mat. Lifting your back up toward the ceiling. Lift your hips into down dog. Press your heels back. And now come up onto your toes. Drop your knees wide. Bring your big toes together. Sit your hips back. Child's pose. And inhaling up, walk your knees in a step, walk your hands back a step. So, knees right down below from your hips, maybe 4 to 6 inches between your knees. Shoulders right above your wrists. Drop your chest, lift your head and your tailbone. Big breath here. And then exhale, round up. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Take it down. Stay in your hands and knees. Stay right here. I feel like this is a little loud. And you can't hear me. Okay. We're going to do some spinal balance. And in spinal balance, you want to make sure that your hips and your shoulders are squared off to the floor. And that when you're moving through this, you're not rotating, right? You're keeping this and this squared to the floor. So let's go ahead and lift your right arm out to the side. Shoulders squared to the floor. Now if you lift it really high, you are not squared anymore, right? You don't want to do that. Everything that we do wants to be squared right to the floor. So hold here, keep your core strong, flex your right foot and extend it back. Reach your left arm forward and hold. Take it back down. Other side, flex your left foot, extend, right arm reaches. Take it down, nice job. And then reach out, stretch, and lower. Stretch, and lower, keeping your body square to the mat. One more time, each side. That's it. Nice job. Hold here. Shoulders are above your wrists. We're going to do some push-ups from this position. I want you to lift your feet up. I want you to bend your elbows out 45 degrees. Drop your forehead toward the mat and push up. We're dumping our body weight into our hands. And push. Two more. And come on up. Sit your hips back, crawl your fingers forward. Now we're going to do those two exercises again, spinal balance and push-ups. Each time we do them, we're going to just do a little bit different variation. And come on back up. All right, so we're going to move right foot flexes back. Left arm reaches forward. We're in our spinal balance, looking right down at the floor. We're going to take our knee and elbow towards each other underneath us, and then open back up. Same side, underneath and open. Crunch, keeping that body square to the floor. One more time. Hold it out, stretch it, and bring it down. Shake that arm that you were balancing on. Come back in center. Same thing on the other side. So your left foot flexes, extends back. Right hand reaches forward, looking right down at the mat. Elbow toward your knee and open. Toward your knee, reach. Stretch out there. One more time. And take it down. Good job. Shake that balancing arm. All right, so now we're going to do our push-ups. We're going to do them a little bit different. Take a step forward with your hand and a little step back with your knees. Shift your body weight forward. Same thing, those elbows are out at a 45-degree angle. Three more. Two. And one. Nice job. Sit your hips back. Child's pose. And then come back up. We're going to do the same thing again. Spinal balance and push-ups, looking a little different. Before you go down into your, this is beautiful. into your spinal balance. Watch really quick. So when I do this one, I'm gonna be pulling them in wide, right? So knee's gonna come out to the side, arm's gonna come out to the side. Spinal balance, right leg, left arm stretch. Now, pull your knee in wide, your elbow in high and wide, and extend. High and wide. Keeping those shoulders and hips square to the floor. Core is strong. 3, 2, and 1. Reach, stretch, and take it down. Shake that balancing arm.
Turn the time off.
And come on back. Whew. Moving it to the other side. Left foot flexes and extends back. Right arm reaches forward. High and wide. Pull it in and push. Pull it in and push. One more time. And take it down. Good job. Shake it out. And now on to our push-ups. We're going to stay this time back in this tabletop position. Here's the difference this time. We're extending one leg back. So we're in our spinal balance, right? We're just going to lift that foot off the floor and push up. Try to keep your body weight square to the floor. Come on up, drop your right knee, keep your foot off the floor, extend your left leg, and push up. One more time. That's it, drop your knee, drop your feet, and sit your hips back, child's pose. Crawl your fingers forward. And come on up, have a seat. We're gonna take it down to the floor. Thank you. Nice and slow, control it down to the floor. All right, feet on the floor. Knees are bent. I want you to take your hips and tuck them, right? So that brings your hips and your ribs closer together, and then untuck them. Tuck them and untuck them. One more time, tuck and untuck. Nice job. Bringing our knees up right above our hips, right? Right here, not in any closer. Right above our hips. We're going to take our right toes, drop them down, and then lift. Right toes again. Right toes again. Two more. One more. And now the left. One more. Hug your knees in, just rock side to side. And come right back out. So in this next exercise, we do the same thing with both legs at the same time. You want to avoid arching your back up off the floor, right? So if you bring both feet down and your back comes up, don't bring them down as low. You want to keep your spine imprinted on the floor. Knees over hips. Let's lower those toes toward the floor and lift. Remember, Only halfway if your back starts coming up. One more. That's it. And then bring both feet down to the floor. Fingertips behind your ears. Actually, let's go straighten them out. Stretch them out there. Tuck your chin, roll it up, and come back down. Roll it up, and come back down. Nice and strong right here. Just a little flexion, keeping most of your spine midway through the bottom on the floor. One more. And come down. Bring your knees in. Outside hand on your shin, inside hand on your knee. Come all the way up, extend that opposite leg, and then just switch. Hold both knees in, straighten those legs up, lower your head and shoulders, look right and look left. Come center, curl it back up, reach up towards the outside of one leg, take the other one halfway down, and then switch and switch. Hands behind your ears. And hug them both in, head and shoulders down, look right. And look left. Nice job, come center. Big breath in. And exhale. Let's hold those knees back up at tabletop. Toes are together. Open your knees. Keep your toes together and close them. Open them and close them. Wide. Two more. And one. Hold it up here. Now take one leg. Let's just call it your right leg. Take it out to the side. Just that one. Now extend it long. Bring it out to the side. Extend it long. Take it in and out. In and long. Hold it out long for 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in, rock side to side. And now come on up. All right, we'll take the other knee this time. We're going to call it your left. Knee out wide. Bring it in and out. In and wide. It's harder to see, isn't it? Hold it out there. Hug them both in. Rock side to side. All right, nice and tall. Single leg stretch. Let's switch and switch. Switch and switch. Straight legs, straight legs. Now let's go hands behind our ears, shoulder to opposite knee. Four, three, two, one. Hug it in. Whew. Rock side to side. Go ahead and look to the right. And look to the left. And center up. Place your feet on the floor. Heels are in close. Not all the way touching your bottom, but they're pretty close to your fingers. I want you to take your hips, tuck them. Just tuck them. Remember we did that earlier? Tucking our hips so they come in close to your ribs, and then untucking. Tucking and untucking. Tucking and then keep tucking. Lift your hips up. Knees straight out from your hips. Don't let them fall in or open. That's it. Tuck and roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Nice job. Shake your hips side to side. I want you to walk your left foot in a step. Take your right leg up. We're going to do a single leg bridge. Push it up there. Arms are up. When we bring our hips down almost to the floor, we're going to bring our arms down right here. So we're coming up and down, right? But our hips aren't going to come all the way down. So here we are, like robot arms reaching to the ceiling. Hips almost all the way down and push. Hold it up. Take that leg, flex it down, point it up. Flex it down or up off the floor, point it up. Option, right? You can keep it down here. Your choice. Two more. One more. Lower it down. Hug both knees in. Drop those feet. All right, we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So bring your other foot in just a scooch. Leg goes up. Lift it up into a single leg bridge. We're holding here, we're reaching up. As you lower, not all the way down, we're going to bring our elbows wide and then push. Wide and push. Hold it up. Bring those arms down. Flex and point. Flex and point. Hold it up. Drop it down, hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Lift your head and shoulders up off the floor. Fingertips behind your head. Bicycle crunch.
Hello.
Shoulder toward the opposite knee. That's it.
I don't know, you sound pretty freaked out.
Keeping that bicycle going, straighten your legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Oh, beautiful. Rock side to side. And drop it down. All right. Roll on your side towards me so you can see me. Come up onto your elbow and your hip. Your hip's on the floor. Okay. I was going to practice this morning and I forgot because I haven't done it with you yet. I wanted to make sure I had it down. But we're going to go at it together. How about that? Shoulder right over elbow. Let's take your top leg behind you. Right foot in the floor and extend that bottom leg. The top leg is right behind that bottom leg and you're grounded through it pretty strong. So we're here, waist is up off the floor. I want you to take that back foot, push into it, lift up, right? Lower down. Now take that bottom leg, lift up and tap. What? I know. Lift and lift. This bottom foot's flexed, right? Turned out so we're getting inner thigh. Lift and lift. One more, up and up. Nice job. Long legs on our elbow. Now here's the option. We're gonna come up into a side plank, but you can keep your toes stacked. If it's a little bit of a struggle for you, go ahead and bring that front leg in front. Gives you a broader base. If it's really a struggle, bend the bottom knee and come up onto your plank like that. So you're gonna elbow plank, you choose the position, top arm is at your ear, right? Top elbow dips toward the floor and then up. Dips to the floor and up. Two more. One more. And lower your hips, come on up. Good job. Take that arm that was on the floor behind you, up and over and stretch. Excellent. All right, kick your feet out front and to the other side. We're gonna do the other side, but I want you to be facing me still. I don't know what happened here. So, on the other side, elbow under shoulder, that top knee, open it up, put it right back behind you. Bottom leg, open it up, right? Here we go, push in through that heel, lift, and then lower, lift the bottom leg. Nice job. Extend that top leg. We're gonna come up into our side plank. Remember the options. The knee can bend on the bottom. You can stagger your feet, or you can go ahead for the full plank and stack your feet. Come up into your elbow side plank, top arm, fingertips at your ear. We're gonna crunch it down and up. Bring that elbow toward your fingertips. Two more. One more. And you're off your hips. Nice job. Come on up. Take that hand back behind you, up and over. That's it. And come on back. All right, let's go down to onto our belly. Fingertips are right at your ears. Like we're doing our crunches. I want you to lift your upper body. Hands, head, heart, hover it over and lower. And as you do, I'm gonna just turn this way. One leg's gonna come up. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Now both feet stay on the floor, lift your upper body and hold it. Reach your arms out front and hold. Still looking right at the floor, natural extension of your spine. That head comes out there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Dig your knees in, push it up onto your knees. Round your back, big cat stretch. And release down. Tuck one foot under. Come onto your back. Lower it down. Nice job. All right, let's do a quick leg work, and then we're going to move back to our last section, our really core. Elbow in Pilates. Even that leg work, we're working our core, right? All right, so we're laying on our back. We've got one leg up, right leg's up, foot is flexed. Knees are even, right? So it's out there, about a 45-degree angle. Now I want you to just push that leg out to the side a little, and then bring it back in. Push it out, and bring it in. Push it out, and bring it in. One more, out, and in. Now this time I just want you to keep it straight out there, but rotate it so your toes turn out, your knee turns out, your hip turns out. So your foot actually doesn't move, right? What moves is your hip. Open your hip and close your hip. Open that hip and close it. Open it and close it. Now this time open it. So your hip is open. So it's turned your knee and your toe out. We're going to push it to the side and then squeeze inner thighs together. Knees together. Open it out and then squeeze together. Open it out. Squeeze together. Still it's turned out. One more time. And then rotate it back in and drop it down, hip side to side. Let's do that with the other leg. Extend it out there, flex your foot, toes pointed to the ceiling, knee, hip, everything straight up. And we're just gonna push it wide and bring it back. Push push it out wide, and bring it back. Now, if you have fingertips on your abs, right, holding here, you'll see that taking it out wide, keeping that hip on the floor, is working your core. All those stabilizers. And pull it back in. All right, so now, keeping it straight out there, keeping your foot up and your knee up, you're just gonna turn your hip out, which is gonna rotate everything, and then bring it back. Turn your hip out and bring it back. Turn your hip out, same thing. In order to keep that opposite hip down, your core is working double time. Now this time, open it out, hold it out, kick it, push it out to the side, and squeeze it back in, inner thighs, everything zipped together. Take it. Squeeze it back. Squeeze it. Squeeze. One more time. Squeeze. And bring it down. Let's bring both knees in. Take them in wide, circling your ankles around, rocking it back and forth, other way with your ankles. All right, let's take those feet up at tabletop, except instead of shins parallel to the floor, we're gonna take them up about 45 degrees and cross our ankles. We're gonna go right over left. Fingertips behind your ears. Crunch up, hold it, extend your arms, bring them back, and lower it down. Crunch, reach, back, and down. Crunch, reach, back, and down. One more, up, reach, back, cross the other way. Lift, reach, back, and down. Crunch, reach, back, and down. Crunch, stretch. Stretch. All right. Crisscross the other way, right over left. We're gonna crunch up, extend, open, switch, down and down. Lift, extend, open, cross, bend and bend. Lift, up, open, cross, bend and down. Crunch up, extend, open up, crisscross, down, and hug your knees, rock side to side. Legs come straight up, they're still crossed. Head and shoulders come up, we're reaching right here, reaching towards your imaginary feet, which aren't there anymore. Now uncross and just crisscross down and up. Hold, lower, and lift. Again, crisscross down and up. Hold, lower, and lift. Crisscross. And up. Lower, and lift. One more time. Hold it right out here. Keep crisscrossing, crisscrossing. For 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Woo! And release it down. All right, so we're gonna try a rollover or like a little mini shoulder stand. We haven't done this in here. I don't love to try super new kind of things when I can't see you because it makes me uncomfortable. If this hurts your neck or your back or anything, just don't do it. We're just gonna do a couple of them, see how give me feedback, see how you like it, and but if you do not like it, you just come back to a lift and lower, all right? So we're gonna take our feet straight up, hands on the floor, palms down, and then bring our feet over our head. Open them up, close them, and then control down. Don't let it flop. Hold right here. Try that again. Lift your feet up and over your head. Open, close, and control. Slow. Again, lift up, open, close, and lower. Let's do that one more time. Lift, open, close, and then nice and controlled, not that fast. Tuck and rock side to side. All right. Almost done, almost done. Here we go. Tabletop those legs, arms up. We're gonna take right arm, left leg long, and then the other side. Let's reach and reach. Flex your feet, push your heel, press it, press it. Four, three, two, one. Head and shoulders down, look right and left. Come back in the center. Right arm, left leg out to the side. And bring it back. Left arm, right leg out to the side. And bring it back. Now this is the same thing in spinal balance. We're going to square our shoulders and hips though off to the ceiling. Maybe lift your head and shoulders up. Oops, opposite, opposite. And up. Opposite. And up. That arm there added to the leg, right, helps with your balance. Keep your arms up here, head and shoulders up, fingertips behind your head, and just drop the knee out and lift. Just the knee. Option is to keep your head and shoulders down. You're still working those stabilizers so that your body does not rock side to side. One more each side. Hold center. Reach your hands back. Reach your arms out. Swoop them around, hug them in, lift your hips high, shoulders high. Now open everything. Swoop it around and hug. Open it up. Swoop it around and hug. Two more. One more. And here, hug it high. Lift your hips higher, lift your shoulders higher. You're balancing on just a tiny spot on your back. Legs straighten. And then lower everything back down to the floor. Whew. Look to the right. And to the left. Walk your knees in. I want you to take your knees and drop them to the left. Take your right arm across your body towards the left, up over your head, and then bend your elbow like a cactus arm. Bring it all the way back down. Cross it around your body, bend it down, and across one more time. Out here like a cactus arm, elbows down toward the floor, shoulder toward the floor. And then bring it up Taking your knees to the right. This time that left arm comes across your body, and then bend your elbow down. Across your body. Bend that elbow, peel it down. One more time across your body. And then bend it to the cactus arm, hold it out there, dropping your elbow toward the floor or on. Shoulder on the floor. And then bring everything over to your side and flip it all the way over. Round your back up, nice cat stretch up there. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, press your heels back. Pedaling your heels one at a time. Setting your heels back there. And walking your feet forward. Hanging in forward fold. Let's grab opposite elbows. Let your upper body hang. Knees got a slight bend in them. Bend your knees, slowly round it up. Shoulders come up. Head comes up, shoulders back and down. Shake it all out. Take a big breath in. And exhale. One more time, deep breath. And exhale, press down. Love it. So glad you guys are enjoying the Pilates, because I sure am. Next weekend, the 12th, Saturday, I'm taking a Pilates workshop, all-day workshop. So I might have some new moves for us after that. But I sure hope you guys are doing well. And I will see you tomorrow morning, Total Body. Have a great day.